Hennythemoor reporting live from the liquor store. How's everybody doing today, man? Hey, we back in the building. Liquor store shut down for a little bit, but we back up and running, man. Had to take a little bit of inventory, but we right back supplying you with everything you need to help you sin. Whether it be hen or gin, we got it. So come on in. If you want eagle tears, we got that. Gestating. Fermating, getting stronger, get a little bit more potent. But we got whatever you need. So come on in and we're gonna get drunk with this Dallas Cowboy content together, man. Hey, Jameson Taylor, what's up with you, my boy? Appreciate you tapping in and showing love to the liquor store. I appreciate you for your love and support. Justin Kitchen, what's up with you, man? Thank you for tapping in. Mike Aldana, what's up with you, man? Thank you for tapping in and showing love. Hey, everybody on your way into the liquor store, I'm gonna need y'all to do a little bit of leg work for me, though, man. I need y'all to go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that share button for me. Let everybody know the liquor store is open for business, man. Hey, what's up with you, Richard Berry? Richard Evans, what's good? Thank y'all for tapping in. DP Johnson, what's up, man? I see y'all. Appreciate the love and support, brothers. Also, hey, as y'all see by the title, I want to give y'all an update on the raffle. And as y'all know, the raffle is still ongoing. So if you want a chance to win a Dallas Cowboy jersey, all you got to do is send $5 $, Hennythemoor, and we'll do the raffle. We've been running for most of the month. It's going to end on the 31st. So if you want a chance to win a Dallas Cowboy jersey of your choice, hit the cash app, $Hennythemoor. So of course, as y'all can read by the title, we're going to give y'all an update on entries. We're going to talk about Devante Adams, and his comments about one Cedarian Lamb. And we're also going to talk about a camp battle, that I was looking forward to. We touched on it a little bit, when we were drunk trapping earlier with Landlord. We're going to talk about Asim Richards. He said, I F with the prizes. Hey, yeah, just tap in. Regina Green, what's up with you? So we talked about that a little bit with Landlord earlier. So we're gonna talk about Asim Richards versus TJ Bass, man. So we're gonna have a real good show, man. We got about an hour of time that we get to spend together. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the updates out the way, and then we'll dive right into the content. Yo, Brian Kite, what's good? Action Jackson 88. He said, I F with the prizes. Yeah. So you want an opportunity to get, if you want an opportunity to get a jersey, man, just hit the cash app. It's going to be right there at the bottom in that little green. Let's say green. I'm colorblind, man. Y'all forgive me. In that blue banner at the bottom, that's where the cash app is. If you fool with the prizes, you want to enter, just go ahead and send $5 to the cash app. That'll get you entered. All right, so real quick, speaking of this raffle, I'm going to go ahead and get this out the way so we can talk about more pressing things. So in terms for the entries on the 31st, they go as follows. Michael Lockhart, if you're in attendance, you have 3 entries. So salute to you for your entries, man. Marquetta, you got 13 of them. Right now, Mickey has 25 entries. Mickey has the best odds of winning the Dallas Cowboy jersey. Neil got 14 entries. Salute to Neil. Donald Holmes has 12 entries. Dwayne Brown got 9. Hey, Fish 82, what's good with you, bro? Thank you for tapping in. Stephen Jones, not Dollar Bill Jones, not the cheap mug, but Stephen Jones got 2. Antonio Cole got 4. Yo, Michael H, what's good with you, man? Hey, we're just giving the updates on the raffle real quick, and then we're gonna jump into the content. So Antonio Cole got 4. Tyler Sloan has 2 entries. JC has an entry. David Sorrells, salute to you. You got 2 entries. Miss Sharon Bell has an entry. DC for Life Texas has 7 entries. Christopher Bolts, you got 2 entries. Salter, you got 2 entries. My brother Justin Kitchen has 11 entries, so salute to my boy. Taiwan has 4. Freight Train has 4. King G has 5. Richard Davis has 1. Michael McQuaid, you got 5. T Smooth TV, you have 1, but you're $3 away from getting a second one because you did send 2. So if you send another $3, T Smooth, you'll get another entry. Then let's see. It went off the thing. Yo, Joe, what's up with you, man? Thank you for tapping in. All right, Michael Nelson, you got 4 entries, man. Ruben Hernandez, you got 1. Hoodlum, you got 2 entries, and then my boy Desmond Ironman, you also have 2 entries. So salute to everybody, that sent entries in to be entered for the Dallas Cowboy raffle on the 31st. We're gonna end it on the 31st, and we'll do the actual drawing on the 1st. So if y'all want to improve your chances of winning the jersey, or if you just want to donate and help the show grow, the cash up is at the bottom. And also, if you want to help the show grow, tell a friend, let them know what's going on. Let them know we're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. Right now, we at 832, and once we get up to 1,000, then we'll be completely monetized. So help push the content. Let everybody know about the liquor store. Could be a friend or foe, don't matter. And I appreciate y'all. Hey, Stephen Harrison, what's good, man? Thank you for tapping in and showing love for the content, man. I see you. So now with that out of the way, that I done gave y'all all in-depth updates in regards to the raffle, let's talk about some actual content. Hold on. I'm tweaking. I didn't even download my first slide. Give me 2 seconds. We're gonna start on the comments made by Devante Adams in regard to CD Lamb. And it's nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? He actually had high praise for CD Lamb. So, that's why I want to get this out there. He got Devante Adams seal of approval. So, we're actually gonna get this uploaded. I'm gonna share the image with y'all, and then we're gonna discuss it, because Devante Adams went on I Am Athlete, a podcast. He gave his top 5, and CD Lamb was in it. So here it go. Hold on. Bear with me. This connection is moving slow as hell. So y'all bear with me. Yeah, it moves slow as molasses. So just bear with me. Hate that. They never want to act crazy until you're trying to do something. It might make me just go here and screen share it. Hold on, this is some bullshit. Hold on, I have a little bit of technical difficulty. Y'all bear with me, man. This shit ain't trying to load up. All right, forget it. So I'll just tell y'all what was said, because I'm having some trouble with my network connection right now on my page. It's not trying to pull up what I'm trying to look at. So to read this verbatim, and this is from I Am Athlete podcast. Devante Adams, one of the best wide receivers in the National Football League, went on and he gave his top 5. Of course, he listed himself as number 1. You can make an argument between him and Jamar Chase and Cooper Kupp, but Devante Adams is one of the best wide receivers in the league, has 87 career receiving touchdowns. So, he is definitely somebody, that is deserving of the title. So, he should be high on himself. He's one of the most dynamic wide receivers we've seen in the last 10 years. Then, number 2, he got Justin Jefferson. Number 2B, he has Tyreek Hill. For the third best wide receiver, he said, is Stephon Diggs. And the last ones on here are the ones that surprised everybody. He has Calvin Ridley as the 4th best wide receiver in the National Football League. And he then has Mike Evans and CD Lamb as tied for the top, for the 5th best wide receiver in the National Football League. He did not list AJ Brown, who plays in our division. He did not list Jamar Chase, who I think probably should have made the list. That's just me. But I do want to talk about the fact that he is very high on CD Lamb. And CD Lamb, as you know, is a guy who is coming up, is going to need a contract very soon. You cannot deny the production that CD Lamb has had as a player since he came into his own. first year as the unquestioned number one wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys within our offense, had over 1,300 yards, made an all-pro selection, and he was able to put up those numbers while playing with Cooper Rush for 5 games. With his top 10 star quarterback missing 5 games, he was still able to finish, with over 1,300 receiving yards, and he also finished with 9 touchdowns. Did not even have a 100-yard game until Dak Prescott came back from injury. So, and really, if I had the clip, Devante Adams talked about how he saw a bit of CeeDee Lamb in himself. You know what I'm saying? He said he's seen some of the traits that end up making him great within CeeDee Lamb. So he had some high praises to say, about CeeDee, who is still a very young wide receiver, not even 25 years old yet. And really, just to put into perfect context, CeeDee Lamb, is a player that has set all kinds of Dallas Cowboys records since coming into the league. He has the most yards and receptions by any Dallas Cowboy wide receiver over their first 3 years in the season, over their first 3 years in the league, I should say. More than Michael Irvin, more than Drew Pearson, more than Dez Bryant. So, he has been a very productive wide receiver, since coming into the league. Rewriting the record books. He's only the second Dallas Cowboy wide receiver to have a 100 reception season in team history. So CeeDee Lamb is definitely, a dynamic playmaker who's coming into his own right now. And that's not being overlooked by his peers. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is holding CeeDee Lamb in very high regard. What's the quarterback's name throwing them balls to Lamb, huh? Dak Prescott. Hey, Dak Prescott's the one. Hey, Dak Prescott's the one. Getting CeeDee Lamb involved, and they got a real good relationship, man. Like, CeeDee Lamb has been attached to Dak Prescott's, hip pretty much since day one. And you see them all out during the offseason hanging out. He's out there at Dak Prescott's house, Dak Prescott's charities. They out there at games and shit together. So they spend a lot of time together. But I like seeing that camaraderie, especially, your starting quarterback, your number one wide receiver. I didn't really see Dak Prescott and Amari Cooper kicking it like that. Definitely didn't really see Dak Prescott and Dez Bryant kicking it like that. So like, CeeDee Lamb might be the one. Like, CeeDee Lamb might be the guy that Dak Prescott grows to have that connection with. Tony Romo and Dez Bryant were always on the same wavelength. You know what I'm saying? They could see shit happening, before it happened. They had an understanding. You didn't always have to even give them a hand sign. There's one-on-one coverage. We knew for a fact that Dez Bryant was getting the ball regardless. So I think Dak Prescott is eventually going to have that kind of rapport with CeeDee Lamb as long as they stay together. As long as they stay together, I think they will eventually have that kind of rapport together. Is that the same guy put Cobb back on the map and made Cooper a household name? Yep. That's the same exact player, my guy. That's the same exact player. Eagle trolls just gonna hate. Listen, all Eagles can do is troll because they can't beat the Dallas Cowboys, right? Especially when Dak Prescott plays. So all they can do is troll. Because remember, hey, I know I done played this damn clip out, but I just want to keep putting this into perspective. Remember, they're scared of Dak Prescott. They scared of that boy. Hold on, let me put this up there for y'all. I think y'all forgot that they were shook.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dallas tough too. Dak always kills us. So if he's healthy for week. Dak always kills us. So
yeah, that fucker, he always does it too. Yeah.
Week 9 against Dallas, 4:25 p.m. We got, if we have Hurts and they have Dak, it would only be their second time playing against each other. In the first game, Hurts got beat pretty bad. 2021, we lost pretty bad against them when Dak and Hurts both played. And then last year, obviously, we had the backup, so didn't happen. That's going to be a tough. I mean, that's like getting a big it's getting a big time weight off our shoulders. Like if we could just beat that team with Dak, I just feel so good about that. Because to be honest, we haven't done it in forever. Since 2019, they haven't beat the Cowboys with Dak Prescott. And we all talk about how he's mediocre and all this, but plays well against us. So we got to go out there and I think we got to go out there and win. He's healthy for week.
Yeah.
So again, all the Eagles can do is troll because they can't win no football games against Dak Prescott. They have not beat this man in 4 years. They ain't beat the Dallas Cowboys at all in Dallas since 2017. So I don't give a damn, about what the Eagles talk about. They are a team that we got their number. The way that we are trying to figure out how to beat the 49ers is the way the Eagles are trying to figure out how to beat us. Because the only time they ever win is when we got backup quarterbacks out there. Because Dak Prescott, he plays, it's game over. It's lights out. He put the babies to sleep. So, all they can do is troll because they ain't going to win no damn football games against us. Yo, what's up with you, Michael Lockhart? Thank you for tapping into the channel, man. Hey, you came in a little late. I did the raffle update earlier. And you have, let me see. Let me pull it back up. Yeah, Michael, you got three entries, my boy. So I did the raffle updates a little bit earlier. So I didn't see you in the chat box, but you got 3 entries for the cause West Coast is literally right there. It's like you just come in under it. It's right here. Yeah, cuz from the tap in, man. Richard, yeah, we gonna wait for Cuzzo to tap in. He should have just received the link, so he should be tapping in there, my boy. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the background music so that we can hear brother West Coast. What's up, man?
What's up with you, my boy?
Shit, I can't call it, man. Trying to live righteous. What you on?
Man, a little bit of everything, man. Let me get my channels on real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, do what you do, man.
All right, boom. All right, we should be live. There we go. We are live.
Yeah, we Gucci now.
Yes, sir. So what's up with you guys? It's your boy West Coast, man. How's everybody doing? Sorry I was late to the party, man. I had some things I had to take care of before I slid up in here, but I'm up in here, and man, let's talk about some things, man. Shout out to everybody that's live, that's watching on West Coast's page. And man, I appreciate everybody. Hey, listen to me. I'm no longer gonna apologize for disappearing because I have a life, bruh. I got a life, bruh. I got a life, bruh. So not even though I got a life, but man, you know how it is, man. These goddamn kids, bruh.
Man, tell me about it.
So, but we back in effect. You feel me? Let's get it. Let's talk about something. What's up with you, my boy?
Yeah, man.
My boy Michael H. I see you over there. What up, Joe Trantrino? Regina Green, appreciate you for texting me this week. I seen you, auntie. She texted me. She got her jersey.
Yay.
What's up with you, Big Benny Rich? What's up with you, Big Benny? Appreciate you, my guy. Desmond the Iron Man, what's up with you, boy? Hey, I just appreciate everybody, man, that's tapping in. I don't know how many people we got watching on Facebook. Somebody let me know. And then let me know what we got on YouTube. But hey, let's talk about it, man.
All right, so listen, so there've been a bunch of things going on, but
somebody said I thought Jerry Jones had you locked up. That's funny,
man. Hey, I
told y'all if I ever disappear, y'all better come look for my ass, man. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Jerry Jones did it.
Hey, listen, they would have knew you went missing for real, man. I would have said something.
For real.
But nah, like, we had just talked about Devante Adams' comments about OG CD Lambs. Once Darian Lamb is being held in very high regards by Devante Adams. So, have you heard his comments, seen the podcast he was on, or the things he said?
Yes, I did. I have seen him. I was going to make some content. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. My goal for 2023 is to not get any copyright strikes. So I've been real lenient. I've been real like weird about the stuff that I've been posting, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like I said, I'm not 2023, I'm not going to any social media. Well, I ain't going to anybody's jail, but we for sure ain't getting locked up in social media jail. Because man, it was 2 or 3 times I almost lost my page in 2022, and that mess was not a good feeling. So I've been real careful with the stuff I post. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Law Nation, a real gangster ass content creator who don't give a damn. Because Law don't give a damn. I'll be like, Law got some good ass lawyers.
Man.
He got history. He got better lawyers than me.
Hey, Law be going in.
Yeah, he do. He do.
But now, so what you think about it though, man? What you feel about his comments about Devante Adams? Well, Devante Adams' comments about CD Lamb.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. I was more. I mean, not obviously it's a Cowboys show, but YouTube ain't playing copy tracks. A lot of people cross the pro. Okay. I thought somebody said my YouTube wasn't playing. I was actually more surprised about his comments about freaking the Calvin Ridley from the Jags. Like he had him as like a number 4 receiver in the NFL. That was weird to me. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, shout out to him, showing his love to his boy. But CeeDee Lamb has been getting love from a lot of top receivers have been quoting CeeDee Lamb, and it's just because like I think that like the Cowboys have been kind of put out, CeeDee Lamb is like I'm gonna give you an example. Everybody thinks Zach Martin is just like this teddy bear and that he just runs up to the defensive lineman and he just hugs them, and then they just be like, no, Zach, you're such a good guy. We're not gonna try to go by you. You know what I'm saying? What people don't know is Zach Martin is this ferocious mama grizzly bear who thinks his freaking Lord, it almost got messed up. Thinks his freaking cub has gotten stolen. You know what I'm saying? And he just, and that's how I think a lot of players see CeeDee Lamb. Like, even though he has the moniker of like this nice guy, man, that dude is a killer on the field. And one thing about killers, bro, is like when you in the street, you recognize other shooters. You know what I'm saying? Like killers recognize other killers. You know what I'm saying? Because when you come on your side of the street, I'm gonna go on my side of the street. How you doing? How you doing? So it's like, I like the fact that like known killers, like known dogs, like just clear dogs, like there is no conversation. Like, listen, we could almost have a conversation about Devante Adams making Aaron Rodgers better. On my mama.
We can.
On my mama. You know what I'm saying? That's how much of a DOG he is. DAWG, actually, to be exact. That's how much of a dog he is, right? So for another dog to really be like, that's, I'm really mess with him, I rock with that. Because sometimes it's not just about who you get your accolade. It's not about what accolades you get. Sometimes it's about who you get your accolades from. You know what I'm saying? If you're an up and coming rapper and freaking Drake shares your song on his IG, you're no longer up and coming. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows who you are now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna give you a quick story about that too. One of my homeboys, he in a wheelchair. I played semi-pro football with him, but after we played, he got a car accident. A motorcycle accident. He's paralyzed, right? So from the waist down. Shout out my boy Antonio Colbert. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, they had a YouTube channel and they did a little review on one of Drake's songs. Drake shared it on his IG. Right, they got like 16,000 followers off that one tweet.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna tell you this right here. Who shows you love definitely says a lot about you.
Facts. Yeah, I agree. Like sometimes, man, it's all about the endorsement. You know what I mean? Like this is like getting a shout out from the president or something, man. If you get backed by somebody that's already in power, you're gonna get some power your damn self. And
that's like Big Mama tasting your macaroni and cheese and being like, it ain't better than mine. but it's good. Cause Big Mama ain't never gonna say it's.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Nah. Yeah, Big Mama ain't gone.
Yeah, Big Mama will never admit. She ain't never gonna admit that. She be like, the best compliment you gonna get from Big Mama is it ain't better than mine. Cause you know what that means? It's better than everybody else's.
Mm-hmm. It's still good as hell. Still good.
That means it's still good as hell. You know what I'm saying? That means if hers is number 1 in the world, yours is number 2. That's a good place to be.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And listen, it's I want people to put this in perspective about what CeeDee Lamb has done. Like, he is setting Dallas Cowboys records, left and right. Like, nobody has came into Dallas and had more yards or more catches in their first 3 years than CeeDee Lamb. You know what I mean? So, like, CeeDee Lamb is rewriting the history book. Like, nobody has started as strong. So technically, I don't think that he'll. Well, I ain't gonna say he can't, but like, if we're being like mathematic wise, like, hell, he on track to break your receiving record if he stay on the same pace.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. I think if CeeDee Lamb, the reason why CeeDee Lamb doesn't get the love from Dallas that he would have got if he was Dez is solely off of his personality. CeeDee Lamb is not a loud dude, right? Like, CeeDee Lamb is like, he's more like Henny. Dez is more like me. Now, guess what? We both put out fire ass content. But there are people who will be like, oh, I rock with West Coast more. Why? Because I'm loud. I'm entertaining. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm going to tell you, my name is West Coast Cowboy, and I watch HTM shows faithfully. I would think I'm probably one of your biggest fans. It has nothing to do with me being related to you, though. You can't just fire.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, but you get what I mean? Like, It's like, and I think the Cowboys tried so hard to clean up our image because we're America's team, right? And I think now we want guys like CeeDee Lamb, but deep down in our soul, we want Dez Bryant's, bruh. We want loud vibe. We want those dudes, bruh, because that's football, bruh.
And see, what's crazy about that is CeeDee Lamb is disrespectful as hell on the actual football field.
On the actual field, like what he did in New England, he's disrespectful as hell.
He said bye.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but he doesn't carry that personality off the field. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's this new generation. Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. My son today had probably the best game of his life, bro. Like, for the first time in my life, bro, I saw a coach bracket my son, bro. Like, literally, bro.
Hey, that's a proud daddy moment right there. Oh, they can't stop my boy.
Yeah, it was, bro.
No, they can't stop my Lou.
Hell yeah. Hey, listen to me, man. Listen to me. Like, they put this little kid up on it, man. Bruh, this coach said something slick. I changed the play immediately, bruh. Went on top of him, bruh. 40 yards, binger. Boop. Next play, you can see it on. They got the corner. Then they hang the safety. They roll the safety on top of him. And the coach is like, man, we got this stuff. He's the only one they got. You know what I'm saying? Man. Long story short, though, what I'm saying is, man, this new generation they're like, listen to me, bro. My son scored a touchdown. The crowd went crazy. He felt embarrassed.
He said he felt embarrassed.
He did. I'm being honest with you. I know when my son's embarrassed. I know when my son's embarrassed. I know. He felt embarrassed. Like, all the attention. Ah! You know what I'm saying? This generation is like, but it's like, I'm building him. Like, I'll be honest with you, I don't really care. As long as he perform, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But like, this generation is just different, man. And to be honest with you, I think it has to do with a lot of what Deion Sanders said when he was talking about how kids are raised and stuff. Like, bro, my son is not raised in the hood. You know what I'm saying? He's not raised in he's not that mentality of him of just always got to be on edge. That's not him. Like, he go home to a good house and food and you know what I'm saying? So that, I think that natural dog that we had to have growing up, these kids just don't have it. You know what I'm saying? And some of these guys are just good enough where they don't even necessarily need that extra motivation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, getting out of El Dorado, Arkansas, bro, you needed motivation, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I think that's the problem. I think with like a guy like CeeDee Lamb, why he won't get that. Like, I promise you, if CeeDee Lamb start yelling and cussing out folks, bro, I promise you, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And like you said, it's the perception, because like if he talk crazy in interviews, or if you had sound bites of CeeDee Lamb, talking that talk, I think people would look at him differently. But like I said, in between the lines, you know what I'm saying, he is very verbal between the lines. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna let you know he got a first down. He's gonna. I don't agree with the way he danced when he catch touchdown, but he gonna dance, let you know he caught a touchdown and shit. He gonna wave goodbye off game winners. So like he got the dog in him. It's just like people don't perceive him that way, and the perception's a mug. Perception is like 95% of reality.
You know, I'm gonna tell you what every Cowboy fan wants, and then they don't want. Every Cowboy fan wants T.O. They want these wide receivers that are like, give me the damn ball. But then they don't remember how much they hated T.O. for screaming, give me the damn ball. And I remember defending Terrell Owens, right? Mm-hmm. Because give me the damn ball actually started before the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Before he ran that. He actually ran that as a 49er. You know what I'm saying? And back then, I remember defending him, and this is really when T.O. became one of my favorite players of all time when he came to the Dallas Cowboys. Because when he was a player, he was already one of my favorite players. So when he got to the Cowboys, I was like, oh my God, this is just too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I remember like defending him and thinking like, what is wrong with him wanting the football? Like, if you guys are looking at him as the best receiver in football, or as a top receiver, a top guy, what's wrong with him wanting the football? I never got that. But what it really was it was the society, bro. The society at that time was not okay with someone being that demanding. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen, like he really should have been a first ballot Hall of Fame. We know why he was not, off the field stuff. But like Terrell Owens was a dog. And matter of fact, he was not even in Dallas long when he had one of the best receiving seasons.
3 years. He only was in Dallas 3 years.
And he had one of the best receiving seasons in Dallas Cowboy history. So, like he deserved to ask for the ball. Like who the hell else they gonna throw the ball to?
Bro, I think he had like 33 touchdowns in 3 years, bro.
Let's take a look. T.O.
Like, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I mean, I know it's like, listen to me. We could actually have this conversation now because it's May and we ain't got nothing else to do. We ain't got no job. We ain't got nowhere to go tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You can get Friday. What day is today? It's Sunday. You ain't got no Cowboy football. The USFL ain't even on. Y'all be lying to yourself when you're watching soccer. NBA ain't that damn interesting. I know because I tried. And baseball, come on now. Some of y'all be faking and shaking, trying to pretend like y'all goddamn baseball. You don't love baseball that damn much. Knock it off. You know what I'm saying?
Hell don't.
Yeah, knock it off. So let's just have it. Listen to me. Some of us. What's wrong with
little baby said, "Look, hockey ain't shit."
Hey, some of us. Hold on real quick. Some of us grew up. Wait, hold on. What was my point I was making real quick?
Oh, we can have this conversation about T.O. right now.
Oh, so listen to me. The conversation we need to have about T.O. is this. Was Terrell Owens good enough in a Dallas Cowboy uniform to forgive him for what he did as a 49er? I believe so.
Bro, you said 33. He had 38 touchdowns in 3
Oh
years.
my God, bro. 38 divided by 3.
Man, hold on. That's more than 12. So it's like 12 points something. Yeah, T.O. was a damn dog.
Look, hey, listen, if you like baseball, ain't nobody tripping. I'm just playing, man. But I know some of y'all really do love baseball, but I'm just saying. Like, some of y'all, I got paid. Come on, man. Come on now. Some of y'all be wearing me out. Like, y'all, I'm gonna die. I get it. Dodger fans is crazy. I get it. Don't cancel me now. But I do believe some of y'all be faking and shaking down. You know how you go to that girl house and you've been trying to get some, you've been trying to get a little something, you know what I'm saying? And then she cook you something and you be like, oh, and you taste it and you be like, It's good, baby. I ain't about to mess this up.
Facts on top of facts. But
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, T.O.
But
didn't
like
do
I
good
said,
enough to give all this shit. I don't care what T.O. did.
we got to do a show. We got to do I want to do a show. Because, man, there are some Cowboy fans that literally 38 touchdowns is a lot of freaking touchdowns, bro.
Let's see. Let me see something. Oops.
And I would think most of those came from Romo. Romo only threw 100 touchdowns in his career. And like, how many touchdowns? That means he threw a lot. It's crazy because Romo, it's crazy too,
Tony
because think
Romo got
about
a
this.
ton of touchdowns, though. Like, Tony Romo got like 200 something touchdowns. Let me see.
200? Okay.
Let's see. Tony Romo threw 248 passing touchdowns.
248, okay. But he has 100 more than Troy Aikman. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, because Tony Romo threw 100 more touchdowns than him while throwing, I think, 60 less interceptions.
Let me see. How many more does Dak need?
Hey, it's May, so if you pissed off, so what? I mean, it is what it is. Tony Romo's the best quarterback to ever play for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Like, statistically, he is.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Let's see. All right.
Dak listen to me. If you can say that Dan Marino is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, then you can say that Tony Romo statistically is the best Dallas Cowboy quarterback ever. Ever. And it's not even close. If you take the Super Bowls out, it's not even close. It's not even close.
And listen, we're going to have this same conversation in about 5 years because Dak Prescott is on pace to pass Tony Romo for passing yards in 2.5. And then he's on pace to pass Tony Romo for passing touchdowns in about 4 if he gets his.
But I'm gonna tell you something right here. I'm gonna tell you why.
And they ain't gonna show neither one of them love. They gonna talk about.
Oh my God! See, bro, that's why I love you, because you knew exactly the direction I was going with that. I was about to tell you they're not gonna give Dak any love because they don't even give Tony Romo love for it.
Mm-hmm. They're like, well, he didn't win.
Tony Romo passed Troy Aikman like year 6.
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy.
Tony Romo had 2-4. Think about this. Tony Romo only played for the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
So all those touchdowns were for the Cowboys. And that's what I'm telling you. That's why I be saying that, like, Cowboys legacy is really determined on how the fans view you, man. Mm-hmm. Because you have a guy like Tony Romo who is not viewed as that same way.
Yeah. And you got to remember, Tony Romo missed a couple seasons because of injury. So, he didn't start for right off the bat. Then he had a couple of seasons shortened by injury. So, imagine what Tony Romo could have did if he played for the Dallas Cowboys for like 15 years.
I mean, think about this. The year before 2014, he got hurt 2013. Then he got hurt 2015.
Sad.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody says, he says Dak got to win a bowl. Dak ain't got to win no bowl. The Dallas Cowboys got to win a bowl. You're already thinking wrong. If you're saying that Dak got to do something, you're already a part of the problem, because Dak ain't got to do nothing but be a good quarterback, because Tony Romo proved it. Dan Marino proved that you can do your job and still lose. You can do your job at a very high level and still not get where you're supposed to go. Like, think about this. There are Portland Trail Blazer fans. There are Portland Trail Blazer fans who are petitioning to get Damon Lillard traded. You want to know why?
Because he ain't win one.
Because they feel so bad for him.
Wow.
They feel so, because they're like our organization wastes his talent. Like, he's been so good to us for 8 years. Let him go win something.
I just thought about this. Clyde Drexler went to Houston and won a title. So you know what? I can't remember when they won a damn title. I think they won one in the 70s with Bill Walton. I think that's the last time the Portland Trailblazers won a damn title.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey, DeQuincy said, I can't believe fans are taking Hennythemoor advice and actually trying to hit AJ Brown.
Why, somebody hit him?
Like, he almost got ran over today. At they were doing like a bike ride for a charity. He almost got hit by a car.
Bro, oh my God! If you need to tweet, oh my God, you need to tweet when your subscribers take it way too serious. I love you. I gotta run the damn ball hat when I see you.
Dak is a good QB. Have cleared that gold standard bar. Yeah, man. Like the crazy thing about it is, like we are seeing guys put up numbers we never seen a quarterback put up in Dallas Cowboy jerseys before. Like we saw it with Romo, we're seeing it with Dak, and like nobody's going to care, because and it's not really fair. You know what I'm saying? Like there are plenty of guys that they're going to get to the Hall of Fame or already in the Hall of Fame that ain't got no championship. Fran Tarkenton threw for 47,000 yards back in the gap, and listen, he never won one because he was Minnesota quarterback.
That's a lot of freaking yards, man.
Yeah, 47,000
Where's he
yards
at
in
on
the
the
60s and
NFL
70s.
record? That should be at least top 5.
Boy, like let me see.
40 bands.
NFL
God damn.
passing yard record.
And that was like 13 games or 6. God dang.
Man, Fran Tarkenton used to go crazy. Let me see. All-time pass yard leaders. All
What up,
right,
Neil?
now Tom Brady and Drew Brees and Peyton Manning and Favre just went crazy because Brady got 89,000 yards, Brees got 80,000, Peyton got 71.9, Brett Favre got 71. Big Ben, I did not realize Big Ben threw for over 60,000 yards. All right, Fran Tarkenton. There you go. Fran Tarkenton is number 14 all time. He's right behind Warren Moon.
Jeez.
Another guy who never won a title, OG Warren Moon. Vinny Testaverde. Dan Fouts.
What Tony Romo got for his career?
Tony Romo got 30-something thousand. Let me go down here and look.
You know what's crazy? I ain't trying to knock him down, but outside of the Super Bowl, Troy Aikman doesn't have any stats that would put him in that sphere of one of the greater quarterbacks. But you know what? At the same time, people don't also mention him as one of the greater quarterbacks of all times either. So
they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like he's one.
Like, let's just be real. Like, if you're thinking about the greatest quarterbacks of all time, even if you're a Cowboy fan, you don't think of Troy Aikman.
He's in the same boat as Terry Bradshaw. Won a lot of titles, but numbers not the best.
Like team building was ridiculous.
Tony Romo passing yards all-time rank.
What's up, T Smooth? R.I.P. to Jim Brown.
R.I.P. to Jim Brown. And if you wait till somebody died to talk crazy about him, you're weird.
Who did that?
Feminists.
Yeah. She need to get in touch with her feminine side and go sit down somewhere.
I'm saying
he says, I do because that's when I start watching the Cowboys. Same can be said about Lit if the QB below average was a different league. That's why his numbers ain't up there. Hey, listen, I'm not downplaying Troy Aikman because Troy Aikman was a first overall pick. The Cowboys had to lose 15 games to get Troy Aikman.
34,183 was Tony Romo threw for.
Where Dak at?
Let's see. 24,93. So let me do the math on this.
Yeah, I saw the preseason. Let me see my phone. I saw the preseason schedule. It's kind of that. It's whatever. They're not even coming to they're coming to California 2 times, so I guess it's okay.
I think that's the reason why they didn't have them at the preseason games.
To keep it real, I don't like I like California preseason games, but it's like, bruh, if they're gonna charge us that damn much, we might as well have a regular season game. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you're still paying $200 to get in the stadium for a preseason game. But yeah, man, if you gotta wait till someone dies to say something bad about them, you're weird. Like, you're weird.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Dak is 9,240 yards behind Tony Romo. If he averages 4,500 yards,
bro, he'll get that in 2 years.
Yeah, he'll get that about 2 or 3 years. Like 2 years and maybe a couple games to start the next season.
Think about this. If Dak goes crazy this year, then next year will be held as the season where he surpasses Tony Romo as the all-time leading passer as the Dallas Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna walk away from him in that same season, Brad. I'm curious it's crazy because Stephen Jones is talking about paying folks now You know what I'm saying? Since we talking about CeeDee Lamb, I made this crazy. You know, I was being cheap the other day. You know what I'm talking about? I was being cheap. You know what I'm saying? And I thought I could get CeeDee Lamb for like 20 million or under 20 million. My cousin ridiculously corrected me. So that shit ain't happening.
Yeah, because listen, you got too many people that he's way better than making more money. Like Terry McLaurin making over $23 million right now. You
This
know what I'm saying?
dude named 5 dudes that I don't even know that's making, and I do know them, but I mean, he just started naming names of dudes, and I'm like, damn, it's dudes in our division. Like 20 million is crazy. Go ahead, Henny.
Yeah, man. Like the wide receiver market is crazy. It's like $20 million is the floor. Like anything under $20 million is wide receiver 2 money. Like for real, because I'm just gonna go down the list. Because if you just talk about money per year, Tyreek Hill getting 30, Devante Adams getting 28, DeAndre Hopkins, I think he's a great player, but he hasn't played a full season like 2-3 years. He's making 27.2. Cooper Kupp 26. AJ Brown, I don't think AJ Brown is better. Makes 25. Stephon Diggs makes 24. DK makes 24. Debo makes 23.8. Terry McLaurin makes 23, and then all these other guys, you like, damn, like CD's been better than these guys. DJ Moore makes 20. Keenan Allen makes 20. Mike Williams makes 20. Amari Cooper makes 20. Chris Godwin makes 20. Deontay.
Oh my God! Imagine if you could have Amari Cooper making $20 million right now.
Man, Deontay Johnson make 18. Shit, Mike Evans.
I mean, think about this: Philadelphia is going to have 2 $20 million receivers
easily.
Washington will probably have 2 because Curtis is going to get paid.
Curtis Samuel.
Yeah.
Curtis Samuel, damn journeyman, man. Like I think.
You don't think so?
I think they're gonna let. I think because they just drafted Jahad Watson, so I think Jahad Dotson. I mean, so he was decent. Without any good quarterback play, he only 23. Like Curtis Samuel has never stayed healthy. And listen, if we had got this kind of production from Jalen Tolbert last year, we would have felt good because Jahad Dotson had 523 yards and 7 touchdowns. So I think they rock with the kid. For a couple more seasons. He was first round pick, I think. Let's see, first round pick, third round pick. Where this nigga drafted it? He was a first round pick. So they already spent a first round pick on a wide receiver too. I don't think they're gonna pay Curtis.
Nah, you're right on that. I think right now Washington's biggest thing is they need a quarterback, bro. You're paying too much money. A $20 million quarterback a $20 million wide receiver should have someone that's getting paid professionally to throw him the football.
I mean, dog, you got a $23
like,
million.
Because if you have a $20 million receiver and you don't have a quarterback that is when I mean professional thrower of the football, I mean someone who's actually trying to get a contract, not someone that's just trying to stay in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my mama.
Like they need to be at least on the same tip as me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just trying to stay in the league. They keep giving them guys that are just trying to stay in the league. Like they need to get someone that's actually trying to go for a contract, because that's a way. Like to be honest with you, like I can understand, like in that situation, I can understand if they walked away from a receiver because you're not using him. With the Cowboys, you have an Amari Cooper and you have a Dak. You want to keep those guys together, man. If you would have had Amari Cooper right now, oh my God, that's neither here nor there though.
I know. I get sad when.
And think about this: he's the same age as CeeDee Lamb.
Who?
Amari. Well, how old is Amari Cooper?
28.
I thought he just turned 20. I thought he was 27.
Nah, he'll turn 29 in June.
Okay.
Yeah, because Amari Cooper 24. I was also thinking about this too. We talk about money. Michael Parsons' ass is 23 years old, and he already done reset. A lot of pass rushers assistants. By the time it's time to pay Michael Parsons, he's gonna earn about $30 million because there's no way in hell because he's gonna make All Pro team this year.
He is.
I pencil
He'll be a 3-time All Pro, bro.
3-time All Pro, and he already.
Who's done that? Who's done that?
Start a career?
Yeah. I don't think anybody. Because I think there's been some guys who's done it like once, but then they got injured. And Micah's probably played 32 games, bro. That means he's what? Played every game in the season. that he's been able every eligible game he's probably I think he's played in.
Plays to make 3. I'm trying to figure out. That's very interesting take. I don't know. I'm having a hard time finding that kind that
Like who would you even think of? I mean, I would think Justin Jefferson is damn near close to it.
Let's see.
Justin Jefferson, I would think so. Did it?
Let me take a look at Justin Jefferson.
He's the only person that I can think of because to be an All-Pro your rookie season, that means you had to have won like the Offensive Rookie of the Year. You had to have won one of those awards.
Yeah, so he was an All-Pro, and then let me see about the Jamar Chase. See if he made.
Jamar Chase is only. I think Jamar Chase could have did it too. He's been in the league 3 years. I think he's been in the league 2.
Yeah, Jamar Chase did not. Jamar Chase did not make an All-Pro selection last year. Jamar Chase only made an All-Pro team in his rookie season.
Damn. So, what about Justin Jefferson? Did he make it 3 times?
This is going to be his 3rd year. He got drafted in the same draft class as Michael Parsons.
So then, Micah Parsons and Justin Jefferson could be the only. That's probably like some NFL history type stuff, bro.
I mean,
because think about this, bro. To make an All-Pro as a rookie is already hard. Like that's damn near impossible. If you put it like this, if you're an All-Pro as a rookie, theoretically, you should have been the number 1 overall pick.
Mm-hmm. Ridley and Cooper are the same age.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I meant to say. But hey, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. My phone about to die.
All right, well, man, we appreciate you for stopping by the liquor store and showing love, man. Let them folks know where they can find you, my brother.
Hey, man, you already know. Anywhere on the internet, just type in West Coast Cowboy. You feel me? Hey, my phone number is actually posted on the internet. 909-301-7804. So for all y'all folks that keep sending people that's not West Coast your hard-earned money, stop doing it. You feel me? Stop doing it. Do I actually hold up? Look at my face. Look at me this side. Do I look like a dude who lets another dude collect money from me on the internet? No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? So if you need me, hit my DMs, hit my inbox. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall for all those fake profiles. You know what I'm saying? It's a gang of fake profiles pretending to be me. You know what I'm saying? But yo, don't fall for them. West Coast Cowboy on any social platform. You got me. You guys already know what it is. Never look down because stars up. Peace.
Peace, my brother. All right. And that was my brother, West Coast Cowboy, tapping in to show some love to the liquor store, man. Always great insight, always great conversations, when he comes to the platform, man. And I, too, am going to make my leave from out here. It's almost time for my wife to get off, so I ain't going to lie to you. I'm going to jump off here, spend some time with her, and then, we going to parlay, man. So I appreciate y'all for the love and support. Continue to hit the share button, continue to hit the like button, continue to hit the Cash App. We're running the raffle until the 31st. So if you want to try to win this jersey, you got 10 more days. So salute to everybody. Appreciate y'all for the love and support. And I will get at y'all later. God bless, man. Oh, remember, I always tell y'all to drink and drive responsibly. But if you see an Eagles fan in the middle of the road, you do have my permission to run that goofy ass over. And I pray, like Cuz said, I pray that now one of y'all try to take AJ Brown out. I pray that was not one of y'all. Don't do it. Don't go outside like that. But God bless, man. I'll see y'all later.